Hi. Hey. What's up, guys? It's Skycatlive. What's up, guys? How are you? It's Sunday on it's 3:12 in the afternoon on a Sunday, December 1st, 2024. That's Sunday, 3:12 p.m. local time, PST. Sunday, December 1st, 2024. Today it's a couple days after Thanksgiving, and we're playing a new game today called Bellwright. We're jumping into it. I didn't think we'd be doing this until this evening, but no, yeah, we are doing this right now, and so I'm excited. Yeah, I'm just doing settings and stuff, and I'm gonna jump to it. That'll conclude. I'm gonna take it off the big face, and that concludes my intro. Okay, and then we are all good. Combat crosshair size.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Yeah, I'm done with my intro, and I'm ready to jump in. I think I've got all the initial settings done. Oh no, the sensitivity is probably way too high. I'd probably try 22 maybe. Mouse smoothing, yeah, and I'll probably turn it off. Show localized keys, yeah. Ooh, fluid blocking, block assist. I'm seeing like a Mortal Kombat system here. No, maybe more like Bannerlord. Ranged aiming mode. Yeah. Seems good. Controls are all good for that. Graphics are all good. Apply. Okay, co-op. Host new game. Host from save. Join friend. Should I join friend?
I'm creating a new co-op game, and I just
Okay.
made my character and I'm loading in, so I think you'll be able to just join me.
Okay. Now this server isn't only up when you're on. Do you think?
That's my understanding.
Right. Kind of like 7 days. Okay.
I think you only have that option in this game.
Yeah, it's EA. I'd be surprised if they got real netcode like that yet. Yeah. Yeah, I got an invite.
Yeah, I just loaded in. I've only
Accepting.
I've played a little bit myself, so I at least have a basic idea of what's going on.
I like what
And
I saw. You know.
I'm definitely intrigued to see what it's like when you're playing in a two-person co-op, because
Mm-hmm.
when you're single player, the game is you're rushing to get renown, which is like a currency for
Renown.
recruiting people.
Yeah.
And as you recruit people, you can make them just do shit in your settlement, almost like RimWorld, but with less micromanagement.
Yeah.
And you can take them off of the settlement and make them join like a little warband for you. So then it becomes kind of like Mountain Blade Warband, where you're going around and fighting bandits or whatever the hell you're trying to fight.
Yeah.
And they could also carry stuff for you and help you harvest resources in the field. It's pretty interesting. But the problem is they still need food. Like you still have to equip them. They still get their asses kicked in combat. And if you have a player, then you can, as a two-person group, just make your own little warband and not care about NPCs and let them just go farm the crops.
Yes.
So I'm interested in seeing how that's going. Anyway, did it load in? Is it playing the intro stuff for you, or what's going on?
I had to make a character, and I am just trying to see if there's any other like settings I need or anything.
Okay. Well, I don't think there are any settings. There's a few like server settings.
No, I meant like character settings because like there's like one color of hair, two genders, and about 16 faces. So I'm just picking that.
Yeah, it's pretty bare bones.
It's okay. It's EA. I don't expect much. Um, okay.
And it'll probably play the intro, which is essentially you witnessed a prince get murdered. The princess said that you did it. You ran away, and now you've come back, and the princess has
Isn't
grown
it
up into the
funny
evil queen,
how
and you need
one
to
small
overthrow her.
decision can have consequences that
Okay.
It's a
Slay
pretty
Cruella. Oh
simple story.
no! When I pressed my talk button, it skipped the damn intro. Oh well.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
I
mean,
gave you the
it's
intro.
fine. I can pull it up on YouTube at any time. It's fine.
You can also just make a new game and just watch the intro.
Yeah, yeah. If I ever make a single player, ooh, I like the graphics already.
Yeah,
Like really a lot. Wow.
my first feeling when I loaded in was Pal World. It
Yeah.
starts off just like Pal World, where you start up on a hill and like there's some shit around you.
Nothing wrong with Power World except for Nintendo's Ire. You know. Yeah.
Yep. And that's
Actually,
not a problem.
I did have a moral issue with like turning kids game stuff like Pokemon into like shooting targets, but that's my own personal judgment. I don't believe that should affect the company at all. You know, that's just my own personal taste of it. I'm like, why do kids need to shoot Pokemon? Isn't that kind of violent, sort of like weird? But I mean
No,
that's
all the
just my
kids
own.
that play Pokemon are adults now.
Yeah,
Like,
and I realized that. That's why I reserved my judgment on that one. I was like, man, who am I to judge them? Mostly adults playing it, I would imagine. You know.
okay, I see you on the mini maps. It looks like you.
Oh yeah,
loaded in.
I haven't bound the mini map yet, so I've got to fix that. Wait, I hear footsteps. Oh, that's you. Oh yeah, that's you.
You got
I
kids.
was like, am I being attacked? Okay. Offer
Yep.
practice fight.
Yep, you're being attacked.
Use already offered.
Oh, wait, are you actually getting hurt when I whack you?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Wait, I can't tell. My health bar has a
Top
sliver.
left, it's the red bar.
I know, but it has a sliver missing, but it's so minute I can't tell if you hurt me or not. Yeah.
Let me hit you again and see if it goes.
No, no, it does nothing.
Oh, okay.
And then I think we took a duel, didn't we, or something?
Now there's a practice fight prompt that I get when I look at you.
Oh, I like this. Look, it's very serviceable as co-op. Yeah. Flax. Yeah, I came in to farm. You can worry about all the micromanagement and dudes and run the settlement and stuff, but I'm going to farm for you.
Okay, so the very first thing you need to do is make your axe. You need
Yes.
2 stones and 6 sticks.
Okay, where are the stones? Are they just on the ground?
Yeah, you just go up and mouse click.
And I say like 7 days.
And then the sticks, you'll find actual logs on the ground, and then there's like these little over here saplings.
Yeah.
You can harvest the sapling. We're not going to get more tools for a while, but frankly, you don't need anything more than an axe for the earlier game stuff. Okay, so like there's some more twigs here. Since I have an axe, I can go fuck up these little trees, so I'll just fuck up a little tree and drop some wood for you. Yeah, your weapons do have durability, although it doesn't go very fast here at all.
I need to do keybinds here for my crafting menu as well as sprints.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I just dropped some wood for you, though.
Okay, thank you. I'll pick it up. Do you have unsaved changes? Hold on. You don't have to wait for me.
I want to kind of crash course the game, so if you decide you don't like it, which has happened before, you can refund it still.
No, I'm going to keep this game. I can tell right away. I don't care whether it's good or not. I want to support the survival scene with every last dollar of my soul.
Okay, well,
I'll even pay for PAX Day. I don't care. I need survival games.
I do think this one seems pretty fun.
I trust your judgment, too. That's another thing. You know?
I mean, there's some things to be ready for, like, it's a bit of a grind. Now, you don't have to do as much of the grinding, because your AI will do that when it's farming in the towns. You just need to set up the town properly and, like, put the right resource quotas and enough storage to store everything, that kind of stuff. So it's not too tedious, but it is a grind. It does take time. You're not going to just get to super levels in 5 hours.
This has directional attacks? Wow.
It does have directional attacks. The combat's really janky, and if you have multiple enemies attacking you at once, they'll all just like crowd in your hitbox, and you can't even swing at them. Is what I've found.
Building,
So
okay.
it's kind of like with Mount and Blade, where you want to just get a bow and flank the enemy and just plink at them while everyone else fights them in melee.
I agree. I played Bannerlord yesterday. Yeah.
Well, it's also, as soon as you start finding bandits that have shields, they will just shield block all of your arrows automatically. Even if you manage to like shoot them from behind, they will still just automatically block your arrows. Combat's not one of the strong suits. If it's a one-on-one, oh, pick up the sticks. Come back here.
I am. I'm just testing my keybinds here. Like I can't tell if I'm. Okay, that's walk. This is sprint. It's almost the same, but okay. We'll pick up the sticks. Oh no, F is the wrong key. Why do they always try F? So stupid.
That's fine.
Where is the activate key? Interact. Okay, harvest. Yeah, harvest is good. Okay, I think that's good. Weapon slots 1, 2, and 3. Use quick slot 4 and 5. That's workable. Yeah, a lot more astute than some games. Okay, drop wood. Oh, okay, and then is there a loot all key like R? No. Oh,
if
no,
you hold down Alt and click it, that'll loot it all usually.
Thank you. That's helpful.
Oh, it just single clicks loot one at a time. So now go to your inventory, just hit I, and there'll be a quick craft thing,
like
and just
Rust.
click and hold for the axe.
Cool.
You
I
don't
made
need the
an
torch,
axe.
and the club's not any better than the axe for fighting, so you don't need the club either.
I'm gonna make a torch for the nighttime, and then
You don't need a torch for nighttime.
I don't want a club though.
All right, so now follow me. We need to basically what we need to do is we need to talk to the village elder, who's gonna just tell us to come back tomorrow, and then he'll actually give us some quests to say hi to people. But what we're gonna have to do is find a place to make a home, and we'll also have to talk to the local grumpy asshole who's gonna be our first like villager.
Okay.
Like he's not a he's disgruntled. He's not grumpy. And one thing that I have found very annoying with this game is I couldn't turn up the volume. Now, if you have like an accessory like headphones, you can crank up the volume real high potentially, but just the default system volume is so quiet I can't even hear the NPCs talk, and it's fully voiced.
Okay.
They use the AI voices for some of the
I
stuff.
love
like
AI voices.
dialogue.
Yeah, I prefer them more than real life, honestly.
I think for quests and stuff, they have actual voice actors saying the lines, but when you're just walking, like when someone just talks, that's usually AI.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Well, I've already done this stuff. You go and talk to the guy, even if you don't care. Just you can click through it. But that's the village head.
What is the sheath key?
Oh, prep 1 probably. Whatever the weapon hotbar.
Oh yeah,
key is.
I just pressed the hotkey again. Oh, I see it. Okay, there we
Yep.
go.
Yeah, they won't talk to you when your weapon's
I didn't
down.
know what the system was.
That's just casual role play that makes a lot of sense.
I just didn't know.
I need to know who you are and why you came here.
It looks like when you're talking to him, I still get like a text pop up with everything that's being said in the conversations. That's good.
But you
12 taxpayers, the lowlands. Lord Ashbourne and his noble wisdom calls for a modest increase in something. Now it popped a
So come with me.
Hold on, it popped a tutorial thing. Build your first shelter. Each construction requires resources. Big decision that will affect your logistics.
come closer.
Yeah, I'll show you all that stuff.
Close. So it's got priv. Okay, priv. Okay.
Yeah, like for example, fast travel. You have to build your own fast travel. Later, you'll unlock a signpost, and you can link all of your signposts together, so you can travel between them. But if there happens to be any AI or any hostiles near the signpost, you can't teleport it to it, and they have to be built outside of the friendly town's privilege.
Yeah.
So as far as picking your town, there's a few resources that are semi-exclusive, like ones that you actually want to place your town around, and other ones don't matter. I'm going to take us to about where I just plop down my first village with some small modifications, and we should be fine.
Graphics are good.
So tin, copper, iron, and peat.
Okay.
Those are the big ones that are like not everywhere. You kind of want to plan out where you're at. So as we go down this path, what I found is on the left, like towards those mountains, there's a lot of copper.
Okay.
On the right, towards more lowlands, there's a bit more of... Oh, pick some berries, by the way. You'll want some food in your bags.
Pick some berries.
Just over here.
Oh, these, I see the berry bush, okay.
Yeah, so on your left, or sorry, on your right, there's going to be some tin and stuff. Come here and loot the offering box, by the way.
I'll put this on my quick slot so I can eat it. There we go.
So, loot the offering box. Steal people's shit.
Ooh, spiced hearty soup, tournament book crafting, knowledge.
Yep. So press I to go to your inventory.
Alright.
Now, if you look to your health bar and your stamina bar to the top left, just under the green bar, there's 3 little squares with, like, fork and knife.
Yeah.
Or at least there's 3 squares that can have fork and knife. Those are your food slots. So when you eat something, it goes in one of those slots, and you slowly digest the leftmost one as it goes. The more food you've ingested, they have to be unique. You can't just eat 3 berries. It has to be like berries and mushrooms and pie or something like that. But each food item will give you a buff to your health and your stamina, as well as your regeneration of both those stats. So you want to be full all the time. That'll make your health bar higher, it'll make your stamina bar higher, it'll make both of them regenerate faster.
Yes, okay. I like Valheim.
So eat some of that food you just picked up.
I did already.
Okay, try to make all 3 of those bars full whenever you can.
Okay.
Just starting out, you can pick mushrooms and you can pick berries. And those will at least give you stuff to fill 2 of your food slots with. So you're not... If you have no food in you, you won't die, you won't take damage, but your health and stamina will be so low, it'll be punishing.
Okay.
Oh, and this guy over here is the first guy that we'll be recruiting, but you can't recruit him until the next day.
So, can I bind the E... do you think... Or, well, let me fix it. I'm wondering if... oh, interact and harvest. Yeah, can I make harvest E as well?
Don't know.
No, you can't. Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, that's pretty bad. Okay, well, I guess I'll do mouse 4 for harvest. No, I want to do mouse 4 for interact. And then, yeah. Okay, that should work. Okay, so harvest, yeah, that'll work for farming. Okay, and then to talk to NPCs will be mouse 4. Sorry, I'm just not used to not being able to combine those keys. Almost every other game does, but that's okay.
Okay, well, so starting out, we're going to need some wood, we're going to need some flax, we're going to need some stones. So keep in mind you have very finite inventory, but feel free to pick up some of that stuff as we go. Don't chop the big trees, you want to chop the young trees. Big trees, when you chop them down, they will fall and they will produce like the tree trunk, and then you can hack that apart to get logs. It's a little more complex, it's a different item. We don't need logs at first, I don't think, at least not immediately. But just keep coming down this path with me. We need to go to where we set our huts up.
It's not letting me eat because I guess I'm full of mushroom, I guess.
I told you, you can only have one of
one
each.
One of each at a time. Sorry, I'm just learning it as I go. Okay.
Yeah, so one mushroom, one berry.
I'm full of wood and flax.
That's fine, just come to me.
Alright. Oh, that's not you. I thought that was you. Now, I'm trying to figure out where you are looking at the map.
M is for map, but you can just follow down the trail.
Tab is not opening the map? Okay.
M is map.
No,
M
I rebound it. No, I rebound it.
Oh, well then you're fucked.
I don't know what's going on.
Just follow the trail to the southeast. I'm just going east of you.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Okay. After the 30th time it finally opened. Okay. Oh, you have to hold it. You have to hold it down? Okay. I've never seen that before for a map button.
You don't have to hold the map button down.
You do.
No, you just press it once.
No, I have to hold it down. Some kind of bug.
I don't think it's a bug. There's something else you're doing.
No, I'm tapping the tab key. Nothing happens. Holding it down opens the map.
Well, you shouldn't have angered it by changing your keybinds.
Well, yeah, I totally like reaching for M every single time I want to map. That's smart.
Well, you don't have to pull your map up very often.
Yeah.
You were just doing other stuff and stop following me. All right, you can see me on the mini-map now, probably.
Yeah.
I'm just building my little shack, and then I'll show you how to build it. You're gonna need 6 flax and 10 wood.
Yeah. I think I have 10 wood.
All right, well, place the foundation first. So this rock outcropping here is a landmark. We can't do anything with it. I like this location for a starting base. This is where I have my base on my
it's beautiful.
playthrough. It has a lot of resources you need, like reeds are also very important early. All right, so
nice, there's a stash.
you need to build a shack. I think you need to build a shack for yourself. Does your quest say you need to build a shack right now?
No, I got an achievement. No, I said I'm finished.
Okay, then I think we have shared credit for that, so you don't actually need to build your own shack, which is handy. Yes. All right, there is a storage chest that we can use. I just
dumped everything into it.
Well, don't dump your food, but everything else you should probably dump in there.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, the food, huh?
Interesting. We can both loot from the chest at the same time.
Like rust. Yeah.
All right, so let's build some other stuff because right now we have to wait until tomorrow to advance. So like I just hit B, and I'm gonna build some worker tents because we need workers. We need one initially, like right away. We need one. So I'm gonna place that there. Let me show you how the building works. Is you can just get the resources and go click on these little white dots, and you'll build it. What you want to do though is if you look around the structure where it's laid out, right where I am, there's like these 3 logs and like a down arrow looking thing. Kind of like a woman's nether regions being split open under the logs. But see, it says construction housing tent number 1, and then it's got ingredients like add flax 6, add log 2, add. This is like a stockpile for the building. So the easiest way to build a building is just go to this icon, give it what it wants, and then once you've filled out this requisition list, then you're done. So like flax, we need 6 flax, we need 2 logs, we need 9 wood. So what you can do is for the wood, come over to me. I'll show you the wood in a little more detail. By the way, there's usually wolves this way if you go too far, so don't stray.
Will the axe fight? Or I'm sorry, can I use
Yes.
the axe to fight?
You,
Okay.
you can kill a single wolf in combat pretty easily at this point. Yeah, so the big tree, you want to chop down the big... I'll let you get the big tree. So you chop it down, and then you'll have to chop the logs after it's chopped down. But you'll need to get 2 of the big logs from a tree and bring them back to that construction.
Alright. Like the
Yeah, so-
forest, yeah.
Yeah, and this is a little bit tedious. We're going to be letting the NPCs do it as soon as we are capable of letting the NPCs do it, so don't worry about that. But we definitely have to contribute log chopping at first.
I don't mind. I like this stuff.
Alright, so it's been chopped. We got 3 logs out of it, and if we both carry 1 back, we'll have the logs done. In your inventory, items do take different numbers of slots. The log takes a 3x3.
Oh, I'd see that.
space.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, logs are pretty space intensive. Alright, so we got the logs. Let's get some flax. Follow me. Usually there's a lot of good flax to the west here. I just want you to be familiar with kind of the area that I'm making our first base at, because
Yeah.
you should kind of... You gotta forget and remember, but it's a process, figuring out where the hell everything is. So yeah, flax is usually just those purple flowers, and you can kind of find them anywhere where it's like a field-looking spot. Where I have usually gone to get them... Well, I don't know, are you coming? I was gonna
Yeah,
show you
yeah,
where the
sorry.
tin
I
came.
didn't realize, yeah.
I want you to know where the tin is.
Can't see your symbol at all, so I'll have to...
It's on the minimap.
There we go. A mini-map. Oh, I see it down in the lower right corner. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's the big arrow.
I'm not used to looking lower right for mini-map, but okay.
I'm not zooming, so you can follow me easily enough.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I want you to know where this is, because there's, yeah, just to the west of where we're building, there's this big open field, and this is a good place to find mud and tin. But there's also a lot of flax, and there's a lot of lavender, which is used for cooking later. So I'm just grabbing some flax, but... Okay. There's 3 big rocks over here. We should pick up some tin. Usually where the nodes are, there's some on the ground, and then later you need a pickaxe to actually keep harvesting from it.
Yeah.
So these 3 big rocks over here are a tin vein, and we'll definitely need to be having our NPCs harvest from here in the future. Alright, so at this point, pick up all the flax you can. Don't bother with the other stuff, just flax. And then another important node that's here is mud, which is right here where I'm standing. This is the closest location to the base for mud.
Okay.
And we'll need mud for like making farms and stuff like that.
Alright.
So eventually we'll get to make shovels. See, there's those deer over there. I would love to kill them if we had a bow and some arrows, but we're not going to get those until we get a base going.
Yeah.
If you headshot a deer with your arrow, it goes down immediately. If you don't hit it in the head, then it runs away and you have to track it and then hit it again. And
Like,
obviously, they're very skittish. They run away from you quite well.
Yeah, Icarus is cool because if you boilerplate or headshot, the deer's down. If you don't, they aren't. You know?
Come over here. We got a wolf. We can fight. See the red dots here?
I'm completely full. Like, my stam is...
That's fine.
too good.
Well, stop using your stand for a moment then. Here's the wolf. Let's go murder it. But yeah, it's physics-based, directional, and it looks like I don't know if we hurt each other with friendly fire, but we can disrupt each other's swings for sure by hitting each other. So that wolf dropped some meat and some pelt, which is handy. And I see some red dots. Oh yeah, so we're not too far away from a bandit camp, and there are bandit patrols that come through this area sometimes. It looks like there's 2 bandits in our base. If you want, we can try to fight them. There's no penalty if we die, other than we have to take a 30-second timeout.
Sure, I mean, I'm down for whatever, but I need to drop this loot.
Yeah, well, you need to come to me. Oh, they saw me. They're coming. I'm coming to you. Get your axe out. Be ready. One of them has a shield, one of them doesn't. We're best off killing the one without the shield first, and then gang up on the shield guy. So, okay, shield guy's after me. Try to kill the other guy while I'm kiting this dude. And I'll come around and help you. Watch out, you got him behind you. I am ass at this combat, so don't expect me to be very good. I know how to do the thing, it doesn't mean I do it well. This is why I switched to arrows as soon as I am able to. All right, we survived. Are you almost dead? Because I am.
No. Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm down to a quarter. Yeah.
I'm dead about a quarter. So see, when you kill them, right now there's one ingredient we cannot get ourselves, and that is a strap. So I just picked a strap up off his corpse. Straps are used for so many things, including like all the weapons and armor that you might want to craft. So we need to get straps as soon as possible, as many as possible. I don't know how to earn them yet. That's one thing I didn't figure out when I was playing myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have any wood, yeah, that's a chest we can store stuff in, so
I
fill
have
that out.
5 out of 6, but not the last one.
Okay, I can probably get the wood. Yeah, we just need one. That's so the storage chest can hold 50 slots worth of stuff, so that'll let us actually put a few things down. Our little house has very little storage.
We should put down lots of storage chests.
We'll need to. Before too long, you unlock a stockpile, which is a larger storage chest that has 400 slots. So we actually want to basically rush to stockpile as soon as we can.
50 slots? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm talking volume. It doesn't care how many unique items you have, it's all about volume.
Music's pretty good.
Yeah, I like the music. So now that we have that built, though, I'm going to take the stuff out of our chest, and I'm going to transfer it over. Oh, this chest is full already, so I'll put down another. By the way, I'm using this rocky outcropping just because we're not going to use it for other buildings. This is, again, a landmark.
Oh, cool. You can sit on the bench. Sweet.
Yep, just for roleplay purposes, but you can. But yeah, at first we have to get all the stuff ourselves. We're gonna have camp helpers soon, but right now it's up to us. So like, we need wood, we need flax, or yeah, wood and flax.
I'm out. I'm going.
And also winter's coming soon. And when winter happens, there will be no mushrooms or berries. Our only way to get food when winter comes is going to be hunting. And we can't hunt until we get arrows, bows and arrows.
I'll get lots of berries.
So, yeah, and the problem is you can make like preserved berries, you can make jam, and you can make dried mushrooms, stuff like that. But that's all going to take a little bit of tech before we can actually start doing that.
Yeah, I like this game. It's more accessible than something like, what's it called? Nightingale.
I like how you get the NPC
Or
followers.
Sons of Forest. I like this more than the Forest.
You'll see the NPC side of things pretty soon, and they're interesting because every town is full of NPCs you can recruit. They have different requirements. They might have like a minimum renown you have to get, or you might have to. With these villages, you can. There's several states of liberation that you achieve as you play the game. I think it's from like killing bandits and doing quests. You also you can become allies with the village. Like each village has a reputation meter.
Can we sack the village? Can we sack all the villages?
I don't know if you can do that.
Let's be pirates. Oh, we can't be pirates.
I don't think you're allowed to be a bandit in this game.
Oh, come on. You can't sack the towns because they're all peaceful. Damn it.
I don't believe you can.
Well, we know what the DLC needs to be. Even, what's that game? Bannerlord lets you sack the towns.
Okay, well, I don't think you can, but it would totally disrupt the game, too.
Yeah, well, I don't want to disrupt the game. I meant, like, can we go sack other countries? I don't know the scope of this game yet, so I'm just using my imagination.
I'm sure there's more dangerous stuff later. With as far as I got, we only had, like, bandit camps. Like little camps with 4 or 5 bandits in them. Kill the camp, loot the stuff, and move on.
Okay.
So I don't know the full scope of this. The game definitely would support something like you're raiding a town, but I don't know when or how that looks. And yeah, just be careful with the wolves. You can definitely beat a wolf one-on-one. Two-on-one, you might well lose though.
Yeah, I definitely got him as I died. I killed him as I was gonna die, but I got him.
like one of the first quests we're gonna get probably tomorrow after we get our little follower is that village elder's gonna send us to go kill some wolves at a copper node, and there's 3 wolves there. Now,
Esquilax.
I did it just fine myself the first time because the wolves don't social aggro, so I just get close enough to make one see me and then walk away, and then get another one to see me and walk away, and I just kill them one-on-one like that.
Yeah, mortals like that. I can't stand it.
It's cheesy, but I'm just trying to
No,
get
you
through
have
the
to. You can't handle more than one target. Real life's like that too. You can't really handle more than one target in real life either. You know? You just get something stabbing you from the side or the back. There, oh, here's an old chest with loot in it.
Yeah, so
old coin and nice.
I'd avoided it because I don't have the inventory space yet. But yes, there's some loot there at the little point of interest.
Oops, I didn't have enough inventory yet.
So those coins drop off bandits mostly, and they're basically a way to shortcut having to do other things to get friendliness with a village.
Yeah.
So you can do quests, and that's usually how you do it, like crafting things for villagers and whatever, but you could also just get enough of those coins and hand them into the village elder, and he'll be friends with you because you killed all the bandits.
Does sleeping do anything but restore health?
Sleeping will advance the day state.
For
I don't
both of us, or?
Well, I don't know how it works in co-op, but I would recommend against it for now because it's not like Harvest Moon or something where you have to sleep.
No.
The day-night cycle just progresses.
I love Harvest Moon.
During the night, the NPCs will go to sleep in their houses, but it doesn't affect us.
My best friend used to be like, go home, jack off, stop farming, go to bed. And I'm like, I don't want to. I'm going to farm until 2 a.m. He's like, go home, jack off, go to bed. And I was like, no, I'm going to keep farming. And then you pass out in the fucking garden. You lose all the work or whatever.
That does happen.
You wake up at 7 a.m. and you're like, what the fuck happened? And you have nothing to show for the night. You're like, oh.
Then Harvest Moon, you wake up and all your shit's gone too because someone robbed you.
Oh.
Alright, need some more logs.
Old coin. Do I use these books that I'm picking up?
Yeah, so you can only learn from one book at a time.
I see.
It's like half an hour of real life time to read a book, at least a basic book. So open up your inventory, right click the book, and there should be a read option if it's not too advanced of a book for you to learn right now.
When I right click the book, it opens another screen to...
Okay, what kind of book is it?
Oh, here we go. Read. I see. Okay. Crafting speed. Sure.
Yeah, there's like management books that are different.
I see. I just didn't understand it right away.
Now, you have a bunch of different stats and skills you can level up from just doing stuff. The books are literally just a shortcut and a way to start off. And the skills give you good stuff too. Like strength can make armor slow you down less, so you can wear better armor without moving slow as shit. Agility makes you run faster, so they all have benefits. They're all good to have, and the books really help you start your skill out when you otherwise would have nothing.
Yep.
So, yeah, books are nice. You always want to be reading a book. So, right now we have a follower house, and I'm building a research bench, which is what we need to unlock literally everything.
Yeah. I finished my shelter, I think. Yeah, I have a storage here now.
Alright, first thing we're going to need is going to be an elm shortbow. But
are you able to access my housing storage?
Yeah, this is all fully shared.
Oh, good. Okay, so feel free to rob this box, because I'm going to start stuffing stuff in here as well.
Okay.
There's nothing but food in there right now. Well, there's wood. There's wood, but we have nothing to spend. Maybe I'll take the wood to the main boxes. But I'm putting food in this storage, if you need any. Tin ore.
I need some more berries. Can you grab a few of those?
I have 10. I'll drop them in the managing your settlements, more powerful, raiding parties, build outposts. Don't limit yourself to just one. You can find all the useful mission information in the town overview screen. Cool.
Yeah, and I can always explain that stuff later. But we need to move fast because winter's coming.
Yes, I am not trying to move slow. I'm just, learning.
Yeah. I ran into a little bit of a food crisis because I didn't realize when winter was coming. Because winter comes.
Okay, all the food I had is in there.
Yeah, so
And
what
there's some
I'm
meat.
doing is I'm researching right now. And when you research something, wait, oh, shit, I was hoping. Apparently, players cannot research, which is very funky. So I set
Only
up a research
NPCs.
bench. I have to select what I want to research, and then the NPCs will just come up and research it for us. So like I'm trying to do a foraging camp, it's like a camp that'll make the NPCs gather berries and mushrooms and stuff like that for us. And I can't research. We have to get an NPC to research for us. All right, so I guess now's a good time to do some other basic startup. We're going to need a campfire. That's going to be very important. Do you have anywhere you think would be our great cook spot? We need basically a designated
Does cooking
cookery.
require water?
Some of the cooking does later,
Yeah.
but we get water from wells that we build, so we don't need a lake. I'm
Okay.
gonna plop it here.
Yeah, I don't have a preference. You go right ahead and build, buddy.
All right,
If
we
it
need
was
some
rust, I would do
stone.
it. If it's not, I don't care.
How about you put
You're
down some more
standing.
chests?
I am. You're standing on it. Move. I'm trying to
Oh,
put
okay.
this chest down. Thank you.
Yeah, something simple that you will appreciate immediately is yes, go put down chests.
I am. And you're blocking.
Okay, well, we're gonna use a lot of chests, so it's a good thing for you to place quite a few down.
I'm going to.
The building is kind of cool though, because you're sort of watching how it gets constructed. It's sort of like Manor Lords, where it's interesting to see, because I think they mostly follow the actual way that you would craft something like this in real life.
I see the potential that you see. There's a lot. There's something definitely here. You know.
There's a good roleplay aspect. Of course, I'm not getting sick because I'm standing out in the rain getting drenched, which isn't very realistic, but
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you can stand out in the rain and get drenched for like 7 hours, and then go to a fire. You know, I've done it before.
there's no penalties in this game for getting wet standing out like this.
You wouldn't be very comfortable, and you might catch a cold. But, Oh, wood. Okay.
Yeah, so when you cook, for example, I just filled the fireplace with wood. Oh, here's some wood. I just filled out your chest for you
Thank you.
because I just went wood shopping. Yeah, so that campfire, you have to load it with wood, and that'll just turn it on until the fire gets done cooking.
Okay.
And now what I'm doing is there's 4 spits at this campfire, so I picked up some meat.
Yeah.
And you can roast mushrooms and you can roast meat right now, are the things we have access to. So I put some meat up. Meat's obviously way better than mushrooms. Now, they're going to roast over time, and you can see a little progress bar on each individual thing. And if you leave it on there too long, you'll get it burnt. And when it's burnt, you can still eat it, but it's really just good for fertilizer later when you're farming if you burn your food.
Yeah.
So you want to try to avoid burning your food.
Yeah, fertilizer and rust, it'll sell directly for scrap at the outpost. So, like, there's, we have what's called shit farms, because you can just translate manure directly to full-blown money. Making money from manure is sweet. You know? I wouldn't mind doing it in real life.
Looks like we're low on stone. If you can
I
focus on
don't
grabbing
have a
stone.
pickaxe.
No, just picking them up
yeah,
off the ground.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Huh?
Later, we will have buttloads of stone because we'll have camp followers that'll just pick it up for us.
So
but right now,
They have 2 quick slots, but you need 3 foods, and that seems sort of weird. Oh, consumed foods. Oh no, wait. I see how this
quick
works.
slots is like med kits.
I
And stuff.
see. I'm misunderstanding the system. That's on me. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, you don't have to feed yourself any food, but you'll have much lower health and stamina if you don't eat food. And you can also restrict your containers. Like, if you don't restrict your containers, NPCs will just fill your shit up with whatever garbage they found all over the place.
See, I never messed with Power World, so you've definitely got a better grasp of how the
Oh
automation.
no, this is like RimWorld.
Or yeah, I've never messed with RimWorld either. I don't have any knowledge of any automation system really, so you definitely have an edge on me over that.
Well, it's priority stuff. Like, you can set priorities, so you'll have your NPCs have different skills as well. So you'll have a guy with like level 1 farming and level 2 crafting, and you can set priorities so he will always craft before he farms.
Yeah.
So he'll still farm, but only if none of his other work skills are usable. Stuff like that. So like, yeah, I'll get a dedicated miner eventually, and we'll just make that guy go mine all the time because we won't care about him doing other stuff. We got other people to do other stuff.
Do you like the management of slaves?
I think it's a lost art.
See, I don't like the micromanagement of others. I only like the micromanagement of Cat. So if you would take over that part of this duty, I would be thankful, because it's not a gameplay that I appreciate really.
I thought we were just talking about goofy stuff.
If you like, have you ever played Conqueror's Blade, Big On?
No.
Oh,
isn't
we
that
should.
one
We
Korean
should.
or something?
It is Korean. Oh wow, that was a lightning strike. That was beautiful.
I stay away from Korean games because they're usually very.
So do I. So do I. But Conqueror's Blade is good enough. It's like a good enough free game that's kind of like Dungeonborn or one of those. For a free game, it's fucking really good. You know, I liked it a lot. It's the most micromanaged minions I've ever seen on screen before. It's Dwarfs Dynasty Warriors, and they do complex, crazy troop formation stuff too. So it's got, for a free game, it's got that depth. But I don't know. It's that Korean thing. It's a grind fest, definitely.
That's one of the reasons why I usually don't like Korean games. Yes, all the grinding.
It's like Dynasty Warriors Online. I would say it's a good. It's definitely except you control the guys a lot more. It's like Mass Effect mixed with Dynasty Warriors. It's actually really good like that. It's the best micromanagement of troops I've ever seen, and it's an MMO, but it's got that Korean grind. And the PvP is like the most toxic PvP I've ever probably played, because the people have egos.
Let's play to win, isn't it? Like it seemed like the kind of game it would be.
No, it's completely F2P. Like as in, you can I think get like skins, but no, you can't pay to win. No.
I thought there were troop types and stuff like that.
No. You can. Well, you can skip the time it takes. Yeah, but you can't buy a troop directly. No. They're all, anybody can get any troop that's in the game. It's just a matter of how fast you reach it. You can kind of skip. So I suppose you could call that pay to win, but there's nothing to compete for. It's just you and a bunch of dudes on a battlefield like Dynasty Warriors trying to, clear that map. But if you like the micromanagement of dudes and you like watching like 600 people next to you wail on a single player, it's kind of cool like that. Definitely satisfying to watch like 300 of your troops just stomp another player. And then you don't even have to do anything if you don't want. You just watch your fucking dudes kill somebody. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
It's actually quite fun.
I don't think I'm against trying it someday.
My problem with Conqueror's Blade, I would have probably mained that game, honestly, is I don't like the micromanagement. For somebody like you might really actually like it. It's fucking good.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. But again, it's never gonna go anywhere. That game isn't gonna go anywhere. It's a free to play Asian Grindfest cell phone game.
Oh, it's a cell phone game?
I believe so. Or I don't know. Is Conqueror's Blade on the cell phone? I think it will be eventually. I think that's the whole point of it. One sec. Yep. It's a cell phone game. Absolutely. Yep.
That's like a bunch of negative marks against it right there.
It suffers from that, but it doesn't matter. It's got that. It's the superior. It's kind of how like Genshin's the superior like Zelda Breath of the Wild experience. Conqueror's Blade is like the superior minion experience. They've never made a game like Conqueror's Blade. You'll see sometimes 1,200 fucking NPCs on the screen fighting. And you don't see that. I've never seen it anywhere else except Dynasty Warriors, like, I don't know, Dynasty Warriors 7 or something. Musaos. Anyway, I gotta get to work. Winter's coming. I don't know why I'm talking about Conqueror's Blade.
So, one thing you do to be really useful is where the lake is.
Yeah.
There's reeds you can loot.
Oh yeah, the reeds, okay.
We are going to need lots of reeds for, like, early kind of textile crafting and for arrows.
Alright.
So,
I'll get to work on reeds.
yeah, and they're a resource that there's not a lot of reeds. I mean, you'll find like maybe 30 of them if you scour the lake, but they respawn, so we kind of have to just slow drip reeds to ourselves. Oh, it's the next day, so we can go to town now. Well, we should probably, even though I kind of like finishing what we're working on right now, we probably should just go straight to town. Or you even, I could stay here and not do it if you want to just get the early experience.
I don't care. Yeah, Whatever you need.
Well,
Whatever you need.
I've
Buddy.
ar- I've literally done this, and you need to feel the world a little bit. Why don't you do it? Go back to town. You can follow your map, but you're just going. If you have the quest selected, which is J for your journal, there will be a little like icon where your quest wants you to go, so you don't have to keep checking your map.
I see it. Yep. I got it
But you
marked.
basically have to go back to town and get our first follower, which will very much expedite everything we're doing here.
6
So
a.m. Day 2. Sunnyside Plains, Lowlands. No, I like this game a lot. I like it more than Nightingale. It's had a hugely positive, like, influence on me already.
this also has like the Far Cry thing going on, where there's different
Ooh,
subzones.
factions and stuff.
So there's different subzones everywhere, and they have different levels of like infestation of banditry and crime.
Yeah.
So as we clear bandit camps in this subzone, it'll get less dangerous, like less frequent raids and stuff like that. I think is how it works.
This game's got the combat from. There was a really good game that failed that shouldn't have that I spent some time on. I've got it on my list. What's it called? What's that game? It's Gloria Invictus. Is that it? Yeah, Gloria Victis. Gloria Victis is a really good game like this. It doesn't have the good base building and survivalism that this game has, but it does have the combat system and the huge world and all of the politics and everything. But
Hey,
the
Kat,
game
I gotta
sadly
take a
died.
dump. I'll be right
Oh
back.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, but sadly that game died. Are you gonna pick this up? Okay. Oh, I have to hold it. That sucks. Damn it. Maybe I better make mouse 4 loot then. That's alright. In controls, interact will be mouse 4, yes. And then interact should be E. Apply changes. And I'll just... Cool, it's all stormy and everything. Let's look at the graphics real quick. DLSS. DLLAA, FSR framing improvements. Can I turn that on? Oh, incompatible. No. DLSS frame gen, reflex and boost, ultra custom screen space, lumen, medium, global illumination should be all the way. Everything should be all the way. I like the engine. Apply changes. Okay.
Okay.
Welcome back. Yeah, they stole the combat system from Gloria Victis Immortal in this game, and that is very impressive to me. A directional combat. I mean, we've only had like 5 games like that. Mordau, well, 6. Mordau, For Honor, Chivalry 2, Mortal,
I think
Gloria
the combat
Victis.
would be a lot better if NPCs didn't just fucking invade your space box.
Yeah.
Because you can't even swing when there's 2 or 3 of them coming at you. You just have to
Yeah.
basically run.
Yeah.
You can do bow combat, and that's kind of janky, but the bow combat at least works.
But at least it's not tab target WoW though. I'd rather it be janky with Link than tab target too easy. You know, like what's that game? Throne of Liberty. Throne of Liberty died because they didn't work on their combat enough. They're not dead yet, but they will be. Oh, I crashed? Oh. Uh-oh.
Once you start getting followers, it doesn't matter that there's jank in like the player-initiated combat because it's more Mountain Blade all of a sudden.
Yeah.
When it's Mountain Blade, I don't care because everyone else is doing the jank. I'm just back there shooting my bow.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I'm circle strafing wolves and bonking them with a shitty wood axe that I put together with wood and stone. Because wolves are a fantastic source of meat.
A DC coming back in.
Oh, well, that's a good reason why I'm hosting then.
I think that was their engine took a shit, but that's okay. Wow, it got me in super fast. Wait, wow, I'm still in the game. Never mind. That was not their engine. That was GeForce Now. Okay, I'm at the town. I'm going to the quest thing.
And you can take your time and actually listen to the audio and go through. I mean, there is a story in this game. I
Nope.
don't even know.
All I want
how
is to
good it is.
farm and kill.
Okay.
That's it. Thinking is for people who don't do this for a living. Like, I do this all day, and all I want is combat and farming. That's it. Anything that gets in that way just irks me. Building is fun when there's somebody trying to kill you, but when there isn't, it's boring to me.
We do get raided by bandits and stuff like
So
that.
okay, that's interesting to me. I like that. Yeah.
And also with your villagers. So if they get knocked out and killed, they don't die. They just fall on the ground basically until the next day.
Ooh.
So the next day it comes back, they'll be back. They'll have an injury. They'll be like less happy on their mood, but they'll be okay. If they die again before their
I'll tell you
injuries are
what,
gone,
we
then they're
actually
dead
have
dead.
one problem.
So
It gets cold. Well,
like bandit raids
we get
probably
into
won't
a
happen often
discussion
enough to
about
kill them, but if
doesn't
say
want to
someone
work with us
dies
anymore, but
defending
hey,
the
if you can
village
bring us rabbit
and they get
fur
back
too.
up
So
and then
the
you take them
priority is
questing
the
and they
traps,
die again,
and the rabbit
then they're
fur
probably going to be
goes
dead
good
dead.
with Emily. She has a good
So
relationship
I haven't
with
had anyone
everyone
like
in the village.
die on me yet, which I'm happy about because I don't want to lose my companions. But
No, this is
It
a
is-
medieval
it can happen.
sim. It's not a it's not a Rust raid. It's like a medieval sim. They don't need death, really. The bandits
Well-
should die, but not the NPCs really.
it's a little bit obtuse trying to get more NPCs too. It's not like they're super disposable. So yeah, I don't want them dying on me. But even having one NPC fall, I mean the NPCs are as good as combat as we are, so having another NPC in town just immediately shoots up our survivability. But they do need food, and at first, when we don't have a lot of ways to make food, that means our demands on ourselves are a lot higher.
Greetings, newcomer. Say, have
Sorry
we
if I'm
met
quiet. I'm
before?
just listening
Your
to
face
their
is awfully
RP.
familiar.
No, go ahead. You should try to get some out of the
What
RP, at
can
least
I
so
do
you're
for
kind
you?
of following the story.
Unfortunately,
Don't care.
Okay, whatever.
he's in the forest, just up the hill,
That's
not far from the
basically
village.
the village head is an incompetent retard,
Perhaps bring a
and
book
the
so
village
you have
head
something to do while you're
kept
out.
stealing the glory and recognition from this, like the only guy in town that knows how to actually hunt for game. So the hunter's pissed off and doesn't want to go back to the village because he hates the village head. And he basically goes, "Hey, why don't I join you?"
Yeah.
And that's how you get your first companion, because he doesn't care that nobody knows who you are.
How many followers can you get? Like 100?
I don't know that there's even a cap.
Really?
Well, if there is a
Wow.
cap, I don't know what it is.
Probably however much the engine can handle on screen at once or whatever. That's insane.
I don't know. It's a pretty efficient engine, kind of like
Really?
Powerball. It can handle a lot more than you think.
really?
It can handle.
That's good. That's cool. I like it. Yeah.
But, well, yeah, I don't know what the cap is, but I do know, as I mentioned earlier, that the more villagers you have, the more renown it seems to take to get more. So there is a soft cap in that sense.
It's odd because I appear to be DC, but I don't know. Network connectivity. Damn it. Why? I don't know what's going on, guys. I have lost my internet. Restart your router. God damn it. I'm going to stop this video.